Alright, and hello and welcome. This is going to be our first official video for Devious IRL. We did have that other one, small one, before, but this is our first official one. We hope you enjoy. And so I'm meeting up with Stiff and Drin right now. They're downstairs in the car, so let's go ahead and go up and meet with them.
Okay, well,
The thing.
y'all already know Treppin. Behind me is Drin, or Drinaloom.
So,
And I'm Stiff. And we play, well, we're in Devious Ambition, which is coming up in the Star Wars online game. And it's going to be our guild. And right now we're just running errands. And we're going to go to Radio Shack, but Treppin forgot something for Radio Shack that he needs.
This microphone that we just bought, it's a mono output, so we need a mono to stereo output, and currently I don't have one of those. So all this sound that you hear right now is probably going to be through mono, and then I'll have to edit it. And yes, we'll bleep that out. Because
he said
Now we got to bleep that out.
but yeah, no, I got an Audio Technica 6550 microphone. I read about it on Amazon, and since we wanted to do all this, we figured we'd get that audio for recording and stuff. It sounds a lot better than if we were recording off the onboard mic. I mean, considering, but
Okay, now since Treppin has the item,
that was the wrong one. Apparently, I don't know. I have to figure out and get a new one because it says that one should work, but when I plugged it in, it didn't.
so now we're
mono male to stereo female. Well, there's really no other way you can do that.
Yeah, no, well, that one didn't work, so either I'm gonna get a refund or get the other one. Because I think if you read on the back, it sounds weird.
Piss on it, throw it in the garbage.
There you go.
There you go. You ever sound like the experience we have on MMOs?
No, we hadn't started with anything on the iPhone.
Oh,
This
okay,
is the
well.
first video, after all.
Well, we all three played Vanilla on WoW when it came out, when UBRS was the raid at the time, and we had the dungeon set. Y'all probably remember that if you played Vanilla.
The only thing is, at that time,
I swear to God.
Dren and I were the actual ones playing together, while Stiff had a character on a different server. So we knew each other kind of, but you know how WoW is. Everyone plays on different servers and everything else.
Weren't y'all Horde?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I was Alliance. I had a Night Elf
Yeah.
Druid, so you already know what spec you were if you're a Druid in Vanilla days. You're a Rest. How fun was that?
And I had a priest, and undead priest,
Yeah.
named Treppin.
Well, if you play Vanilla, I mean, that was, to me and to a lot of people, it was like, I think was the best of all these. Just because all the fun he had. I mean, it was harder, yeah, but I mean, now everything's like, oh, here we go, we're gonna give you stuff on a silver platter. And
Even then, it wasn't too hard.
it was fun though. It was fun.
Yeah, well,
Talent sucked ass, but
with me, I do miss the 40-man raids. But
Yes, most definitely.
4 hours with 40 people you don't even know.
That was
It's
fun.
like, yeah.
You could have fun. And then
It
we
was
always
fun,
tell
it was
people,
fun.
bring your 2-liter bottle.
Oh,
well,
goddamn.
the best part about the 40-man raid is you're actually having conversations, and it wasn't all just serious business, killing the boss.
Oh, when MC first came out, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody y'all remembers when Baron Ganon became the Bond and warlocks like to put it on their pets and then dismiss them, and then go in an auction house after the raid and summon them and then kill everybody in the auction house with Lobby. That was awesome. First time it happened to me, I was like, what the hell? How did I die? And then I heard about that, so you can probably find videos of that still. I don't know how
Reminds me of the
have to
one-
type in though.
That reminds me of whenever they were in Wrath, when they would get the abominations that's your pet, you would make them explode, and they'd go to the landing in Dalaran where everybody's getting ready to mount up to fly off, and then explode and knock them all off of Dalaran.
Yeah, we saw a video on that one, and I had an 80 mage at the time, so I went ahead and tried it a few times.
So yeah, we all played. We still play WoW.
well,
We stopped playing after
Right before Cataclysm.
right before Cast. We played Vanilla, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and then when we heard about Cataclysm Talons, we were kind of like, okay, they're ruining the game. At that time, we thought they were ruining the game.
Well, and also noteworthy mention, we did finally get together and start playing around Burning Crusade, but we definitely played
Yeah.
in Lich King mostly.
Yeah.
And I mean, that gives you experience with us on World of Warcraft. Oh, and then also on Cataclysm, like we said, we're playing that now.
Mm-hmm. We came back to it.
It was very
Different,
well. We were very
iffy.
Yeah, iffy about playing the game because, as we were saying, that they changed the talent points, which was just like murdering what we were used to, and we also at that time before Cataclysm came out, we had level 60 twinks.
That was fun.
We had a lot of fun with those guys because we would we just go in there. We actually bought a separate account so they could level them to 60 without locking their experience, and just had fun with the talents.
And now we do 70 twinks, which we probably show later on.
Yeah. Speaking of, on the since this is for Devious Ambitions real channel, here soon we're going to start putting older videos that we have recorded from the past on there, but we're also going to be doing ones that we're recording now. With our 70 twinks, me and Stiff here have Blood Death Knights, Drin in the back has a Holy Paladin, and we've been doing different little recordings with that. We're slowly getting stuff together with that, and it'll give us a start on editing and everything on that, so we know what to expect and how to do it all.
Yep. So then we started, like we said, playing Cataclysm again. Before then, how I got started in MMOs was my brother, and I started playing Ultimate Online, if anybody played that before. And from that, I went to EverQuest, the first one, which I know the game looked horrible, but for some reason it was really addicting. For about 2 years I played that, and then I started playing WoW. I don't know how.
WoW was my first MMO.
So I had previous experience with MMOs.
Well, technically, my first MMO was Phantasy Star Online on Dreamcast.
Oh yeah,
that was fun.
I miss Dreamcast. I like that system.
Well, the big thing about me personally, why I don't play too many MMOs, I am a very heavy console gamer. I mean, my first memory as a child was I was about 4 years old, and I fell out of a tree, fractured my wrist, and the thing that calmed me down is I was watching my brothers play Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo in the bedroom. It's on one of those old TVs where you had the two knobs and you switch the channel too. That shows you how old that is. But I mean, I've constantly played console games my whole life, and that's my biggest thing. And right now, either of these guys can tell you about how bad I can own them up at shooters.
Yeah.
Yes, Stiff. You know you can't beat me at a shooter. Ever.
Whatever.
I'm gonna get a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the UI.
Mouse and keyboard.
I own you up.
Still won't even beat me at this.
So after that, we started playing Wrath. We were playing, not experiment, but finding other free MMOs to play. Which, if anybody tried a free MMOs, they're pretty much crap.
Yeah.
Definitely the ones overseas.
We tried a couple things that were okay, and some weren't free.
Some were free. Some were free. Anyways, I got a phone call from my fiance saying I got a package in, and it's something I ordered, a hoodie, because, well, it's supposed to get cold pretty soon here, since we're in October, and it's a Star Wars hoodie, so I'll show you later what it is. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty
back on the subject what we were talking about before, we were describing the games we played before. Yes. I think I was saying something about Lord of the Rings Online. I mean, it was
free. It was free.
It was okay.
I was playing Rift when they were playing that. If anybody played Rift, it's a good. I got 50, so before I quit the game, so I'm happy about that. I got a video actually showing me getting 50.
Well, I did try Rift before Stiff did on trial, but I didn't want to dedicate the time to it because before then they were charging more for the game. Now it's like dirt cheap or free.
The whole game is very different from WoW. It's interesting. That's what kept me playing the whole time. You can be questing, and all of a sudden, like a rift comes, and you gotta, defend it and close the rift, which is pretty cool. They did have a really neat PvP system in there, so you did have PvP armor, and you can customize it, the armor way you want it to look, which I always loved. They had in EverQuest 2. They had that in EverQuest 1.
Lord of the Rings had the ability to dye the armor.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So you could get different armor,
which you could do in Rift
make
also.
It all one color, and you matched, and it was really neat. I love that part of that game.
That was a really, really cool thing they added to Rift, and now they're gonna add it to WoW. Finally. Which I'm really excited because I got like a full judgment set ready for my pally. That's gonna be awesome. I think it was the best tier for pallies.
Yeah, before I started playing Cataclysm again, I was sitting there looking at Star Wars before these guys convinced me to start playing Cataclysm again. I did notice the transmog system or transmogrification, and that was like, oh wow, finally something that actually interests me in Cataclysm. Being sarcastic, but. Let's see. How about we talk about Devious Ambition, because that's the whole point of this channel. After all, that's the past, a little bit in the gaming experience. Devious Ambition is going to be our guild.
Yes.
We're a Houston area based guild, and it's all friends. Most of the people that we know are out here in the area. I do have a coworker who is a gigantic Star Wars fan, and he also has a group of people that plays World of Warcraft on a different server than us at the moment.
We're also gonna have other friends that we know online from other guilds that we used to play with. They're gonna play with us.
Right. It's not completely exclusively
Yeah.
Houston, but that's primarily the whole thing. Is that we want to have a group of people that is actually there to communicate and not just play the game. With guilds, you don't really know everyone.
Oh, can you set up like some type of link to on the comments or underneath this video for Star Wars, the website?
Yeah. Well,
Because if you haven't heard about Star Wars Online, I mean,
Star Wars: The Old Republic
Yes.
is the title of the MMO coming out.
Tour.
And we'll go ahead and provide a link for anyone that doesn't actually know what that is, and you're looking to play an MMORPG.
I mean, if you look Star Wars and MMO, I mean, yeah, it's the game for you.
It ain't that Galaxy's crap.
Oh no, you gotta heal by dancing. That was awesome.
None of us have actually tried Galaxies, I think, but that's ending in December anyways when the next one comes out.
So why try?
But for now, Devious Ambition's channel is not exclusively for Star Wars. While that's going to be the primary focus, and the actual in-game videos are going to be us trying to help give you tips and tricks, different ways. We do learn stuff in PvP or Big Quest or anything like that.
Just to help people out, you know, when you first start the game. When you start any MMO that you don't know, because Star Wars is going to be a totally different MMO than any that us play. Because you have to do with space, and so, I mean, traveling, and it's going to be different. So we're going to try to help everybody out when we first start playing it. Record videos of where you start off, where to do, how to go to this quest. You know, just helpful tips and tricks to help people out. Because I mean, that's all we're about. You know, trying to help everybody out.
So yeah, we hope to get going on Devious Ambition's real channel here soon. The Devious IRL, all this is so that you can know who we are behind the characters. I mean, sure, you can hear us talking and hear us say Stiff, Drin, and Treppin all you want, but you don't know who it actually is. With this, you actually have a face. Get to know us in real life, what we do. If it wasn't so windy today, we were gonna do stuff with Stiff, one of his hobbies.
I fly. RCs, not real planes.
I didn't know if you want to describe it yet or if you want to keep it a surprise.
It doesn't matter. Surprises on the planes, though. So, we'll talk about that later.
Otherwise, we do have different little hobbies and stuff for different places we go. We do like to eat.
Food is delicious.
Houston is well known to have. At one point in time, I know there was, for every one person, there was 4 restaurants, or every 4 people, there was 1 restaurant. One of the things is basically there's a lot of restaurants in Houston, and the places that'll allow us to, we'll bring a camera and show you what some of our favorite places to eat. Maybe even try places we hadn't had to try before.
We're not talking about like fast food like Jack in the Box or McDonald's. Let's just clarify that out. It's like, oh yeah, this McDonald's burger's good.
And even
Love the McDouble.
extra onions.
And even then, we wouldn't do too much recording because we're not made of money.
Yeah.
We'll maybe once a month or once every 2 months we'll do something with food.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Also, next week we're going to be going to the Ren Fest.
The Texas
Renaissance Festival, yes. And we'll show you how that is. If y'all never heard of it, or heard of it, but you think it's not my thing, you'd be actually surprised at how many types of people go there. It's a lot of fun for the whole family. It's really, really fun. And we'll show you video of the Ren Fest, what to do there, and what's there to see, and little tricks to get out, because it's very hectic to get out of there all at once. And we'll talk about that later.
And it's going to be an all-day event, so we'll see how much we can actually record or not. We only have so much memory, but we'll be there early in the morning and be leaving pretty late at night. Alright, so that's the official end to the first Devious IRL video. We thank you very much for coming along. Sorry for the hasty ending there. We ran out of memory on the card. That was my mistake. I forgot to bring the extra video card so that we could save more video. Though anyways, the video was getting a little bit too long and we don't want to bore you too much. We hope that you enjoyed a little bit look into our real lives. Stiff and Drin already took home. and we are going to look forward to any other videos. Next week we're going to do the Texas Renaissance Festival. If you've never been before, then you can really enjoy to see different things that happen there. That one is going to be long on purpose, so you can see everything that goes there. Please, if you do like the video, subscribe at the top. The videos will get better, and we hope that you can tell your friends and anyone else to help subscribe. In the future, we will have better videos and better editing, but for now, this is what we have. We really appreciate you coming along. Below, we will provide links to Star Wars: The Old Republic, the Guild's website, and also to our Facebook page. Thank you once again for coming. We really hope that you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time.